It's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on last year's national champion, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. He might want another play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Noles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown in the opening drive.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. A strike downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. On the option. He'll pitch it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, and it's Pryor. And he gets it to the 40.
Separated under the city.
That'll be a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the end there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from
This separate up in the nigga city, y'all.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Hey.
Hauls it in. And he's able to bounce off one.
It's in the city, y'all.
And the Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry up. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The FCC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come out, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, they would understand that, and they've been
Boy,
preaching to their
Nigga
team,
City,
we've
y'all.
got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Found the spot in the defense. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Seminole.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Supporting the Nigga City, y'all.
Fake on first down to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. He's got a timeout.
You're sitting on.
First half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out to the back. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left.
And
The
City,
thing
y'all.
that's shown early this year is not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Might be calling a hot route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right.
right up in my city, y'all.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. To the air on first down.
Okay.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
How about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Rushes on him. Got him downfield. Always got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, the ground game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some spark. Maybe this gets you some energy.
They go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the... All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Floats it out in space. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out, trying to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. He is dialed in. David, remember what we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where they wanted. This defense.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Breaks away on the left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel them.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. Breaks into the open. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up first and 10 from the 26. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. After this, it'll be a wrap. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the Sunday. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.